Good rising, brethren. This is Big Judah coming to you guys from California. Before I begin, give all praise to the Most High Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is the Holy Spirit? Acknowledgement to Yahushai. I pray that the Most High blesses this lesson this evening, gives more knowledge and understanding of the events of the past in order to understand the events that are currently happening on the earth. So we get a much better understanding of the things that are soon to come on the earth. For a couple days back, we got into the prophecies, the apocalypse of Abraham. Talked about how the Most High was going to be sweeping the Gentiles and the 2/3 off the land. But it's going to be definitely predominantly many of these men. The way the other nations destroyed our families and left our women vulnerable and our children vulnerable to the enemy is exactly what the Most High is going to do to you. So just because you've ignored all the heinous, horrible things you did to our people doesn't mean the Most High did not keep record, and he's not going to do the same thing to you. So you guys are existing in your bubble. Your bubble is you've taken everything from our people, you've kept it for yourself, you've ignored us who've been outside of the bubble the entire time. When our men have been shot down, you didn't care. When our young boys were shot down, you didn't care. And now the Most High is like, okay, well, you did that to our men. You did it to the Most High's chosen people's men. Now I'm going to do it to your people. And we talked about that a couple videos ago. And then here comes more proof of what the Most High said he was going to do. See, this is the information that's written in the other books. This is the information that's written in the Old Testament pseudepigrapha, in the apocalypse of Abraham, about the plagues that the Most High was going to bring on the nations here in the end. And he said he's going to be leaving his righteous men and their number protected on the lands. That just opens it up for the other nations. See, they think that now they're in a new year and that things are going to change. Because, suppose they flip the year and now, nothing's going to be as bad as 2020 because they have the vaccine on its way. Well, now the Most High is going to start to take out more of your high profile targets now. Just like he did right here in this video. You're going to see is about 4 congressmen have all been taken down by the plague. And the people here, even on this channel, actually refer to this as the plague. Now, if they got enough sense to understand that this is a plague, who is the plague affecting and who is the Most High going to, cover and protect? So you understand the 400 years are up, our curses are done, and the blessings have moved to our people, and the curses have pretty much run to everyone else. It should be easy to see. Just look at who's dying. Look at who the Most High is taking out. Just because on the media it says it's our people that's been taken out, we know that's not true. We know who the Most High is taking out. We know who his punishment is aimed at now. See, what you guys don't understand right now is this. There is no way to go back to normal. As you watch TV and you watch, these old shows about how people are able to just go out and buy property and enjoy the lands and go out and have fun, that's never coming back under Esau's rulership. See, it will come back. If you want normalcy, the new normal is going to be with Esau at the bottom and the Most High's children at the top, following their father, following the Most High. So if you want any kind of normalcy, that's your only hope, is to be following the Most High and his people. That's it. If you're not following the Most High, if you're ignoring the Most High's chosen people, just expect to be evicted off the lands expeditiously. Because that's what the Most High said. Go to Numbers 35 and 33. He's telling you Most High is going to cleanse the lands. And after the lands are cleansed, then it'll be like a new Eden all over again. Except the Most High is going to put his children back on top. So the days of you guys running everything is done. It's over with. And a vaccine is not going to save you. And a vaccine is not going to put everything back to the way it used to be. So let's listen to a little bit of this video and hear how the confirmation of the Most High's prophecies in the apocalypse of Abraham are coming to fruition right now.
Hello, our friends, Evolutionary Energy Arts family.
Hello.
So, guys, we just wanted to send out our prayers and condolences to the families of these 4 Congress people. And, it's just sad to see what's going on in this world. We're faced with so many things right now. Obviously, with all the earth changes that we see happening, there's definitely food shortages that are coming. Cindy's been getting that's something that we need to really be aware of, because there's going to be disruptions to the supply chain like we have not seen before.
Mm-hmm. That's coming up. It feels right around the corner. They're pressing this into me like it's just a really strong vibration. So even though I can't give a date, it's soon.
Yeah, it's very soon. So we have all that going on. We have all the tension between different countries going on. We have the internal tension as well. And of course, we have the plague upon the land. So if you guys can make this out, and again, I'm filming this.
The plague upon the land. They know this is a plague. They know it's on the land. And they're talking about if the Most High's chosen people turn back to him, the Most High is going to heal the land. That was not talking to you pseudo-fake Christians who just barely got here and thought that these scriptures were talking to you. They've never been talking to you. They're talking to the Most High's chosen people. And you can see that now by the fact that you guys are all praying and nothing's happening. Because the Most High, the power of the Bible, is the power of the Israelites. You don't get to have it your way for hundreds of years and then just, slide on in at the end and think you're going to get the blessings as well. It doesn't work that way. So if these people can admit this is a plague, then you better start admitting who the true players are. Let's continue.
Purpose, the way I'm doing it, for reasons you guys could probably figure out. We've lost 4 people that have been serving their country just recently, just not long at all. You see, you had State Senator Jerry Ralph. He passed on, and he was a conservative again. We have Louisiana Congressman-elect Luke Letlow. He died at 41. Now, to me, that's a young man. So just really getting into his prime. And, again, you see the same cause there. And again, he was a conservative, by the way. And we have Virginia's State Senator Ben Chafin, who passed on as well. And he was 60, I believe. I think Jerry Ralph was in his 70s. Again, succumbing to the plague upon the land, and again, conservative. And then we have Pennsylvania State Rep Mike Reese, who just passed on as well. Again, a young man, very much in his prime, and also conservative. So
Now, you guys, it's funny, because the conservatives always make it sound as if they are the super hardcore Christians. So don't worry, Democrats, you're going to have your time too. But it seems like the Most High is making a point right here. A lot of these people seem to be, red-blooded American evangelical Christians. Just like, Perry Stone was talking about, gun-toting, red-blooded, America. Hardcore Americans. Pushing that white Jesus Cesare BS this whole time. So don't think everything the Most High does is strategic. So don't think that just because, hey, you got 4 congressmen, but you got 4 congressmen that come from a party that acts like they are Christians. The same Christians that ignore the Most High's chosen people and make it seem as if they've taken the place of the Most High's people. Remember, they're the ones that have come in and taken over the place of Israel. And now all those blessings, have all gone to them. That's what these people represent. So don't think it's a coincidence that the Most High took them out first. Like I said, the Most High is taking out more and more high-profile people. And if I was a supposed Christian, evangelical Christian, I'd be kind of worried right now because it seems as if the Most High has a little vendetta going on right here. I mean, 1, okay. 2, 3, I'm a little worried. 4, seems like the Most High is making a point. But like we said, the Most High is taking away the men, just like they did with us. And there's going to be a whole lot of women and kids who are not going to have that security anymore. And the Most High is not playing. He is going to fulfill his prophecies. So if he said he's only going to protect pretty much his men in the land, and that he's wiping out many of these other men that don't belong here, I'd be worried. Because it looks as if that's exactly what's happening, which we already know that's exactly what it is. So if he said that's what he was going to do, and now you're looking and you're seeing a whole lot of high-profile men within, hey, we're barely in the first couple of days of your guys' new year, it seems like the Most High is making a point here. That your God, your power that I'm sure these men have been praying to, has absolutely no power. I'm sure these Christians right here have been showing up to, churches on Sunday, even outside, pushing their religion, how sanctified they are because they go to church on Sundays and they celebrate Jesus, and they haven't, like a lot of these people say, what? I haven't lost my faith. That's what these people say. We're going to hold out hope for things to get better. Well, it looks like things aren't getting better, and the Most High is fulfilling his prophecy to his chosen people and that covenant he has with his chosen people. Let's listen a little bit more.
We've lost these 4 individuals, so we want to take a moment to send prayers and best wishes for the families in coping with their losses, as well as, those friends and even, the members of their states, because the state.
Now, when our men were getting killed, what were they sending out prayers to our men, our people, the families, the wives and the children? Nah, because they'd be looking for some excuse to, like, if he got shot down by cops, they weren't worried about, wishing well, praying for the victim. They're too quick to look for, well, how can we turn this around? Let's look through his past. Let's look for anything to make him look, like he's a monster. That's what you guys did. But see, now you guys want it. Well, this happened. You guys need to pray and come together. No. You guys didn't do that for us. You did everything to, assassinate the character of all the men of our, of over here, our people. So you guys could, get off with murder, sleep well at night, not care about the family, not care about the kids, nothing. But see, that's what they want. They want us to forget about how they treated our people and just come on into under their tent and just pray for them. And you're not getting my prayers. I'm sure you're not going to get many of our prayers over here. You can go ahead and have the ones that the Most High doesn't listen to, you can have them pray for you. So there's much bigger things going on right here. I'm just standing to the side and watching the Most High work and fulfill his covenant and his promises to his people.
Themselves are going through a challenging time. And, we live in a country of 50 different states, and we don't always agree, that's for sure. Mm-hmm. But, of course, everybody, I'm sure, is sending out their condolences.
Yeah, they definitely are, and this is really concerning. I mean, it's something we should probably do another show when that talks about us supporting our immune systems. I mean, I really wasn't expecting this, to come up in such a short period of time.
Car Guru's mission is to create a better car shopping experience using technology and data analytics.
When we see Pleiadian ships, we see a sphere of light because it's the Merkaba movement.
Yeah, and that could definitely have a big impact on things, as we know.
Like I said, that's what the shocking thing is, to have 4. Like I said, first one, all right, it's COVID, it's the plague, okay. 2, like I said. 3, wow, that's and a short amount. 4, okay, like I said, that's a problem. Something's going on here, and they're never going to figure it out. That's our job. They're never going to figure it out or admit to it that it's the Most High, as it says in the Colburn Bible, the God of the slaves. I'm sure that's what you should be saying also in Exodus, the God of the slaves. The Egyptians had their gods. They thought that they were getting away with everything because the gods, favored them. And yes, our power favored them for a time and put them over us, but not anymore. So that's why these guys have always been able to just ignore us, because our power wasn't moving like he is now. Our power was, letting us serve our punishment that he put us in. But now as you're seeing the Most High move, you're seeing the Most High has now turned his face back to his people. And then we just got to run to our Father with loving arms and watch him do his work. This should bring terror to the other nations, because they've been praying. Trust me, these 4 were made an example of by the Most High. They've been praying to Caesarea. You already know it. They've been running their campaigns and everything else, pushing their white Jesus. They always run on, God and country. And the Most High took them out first, just to show you that their God has no power.
So, as far as Mike Reese, he did just pass on Saturday afternoon. His family was by his side following an apparent brain aneurysm, and he had tested positive on December 7th. Again, 42 years old, seems to be relatively athletic and in good shape. And then we had Luke Letlow as well, and he was a congressman elect, and he was 41, looking forward, to serving.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have State Senator Ben Chafin, and he was 60, and he also passed. And also Senator Jerry Ralph, who was 76. It's imperative, guys, in these times that we are in tip-top shape, in the best health we can. And, again, you want to boost your immune system.
Yeah, we can stop it there. Stop about the whole immune system. If the Most High wants you, if your time is done, I don't care how good your immune system is. You're done. You can be very healthy. Most High tells you your time's up, that's it. So I just wanted to bring this to you, bring this to your attention, and show you that the Most High is working. He's fulfilling his promise. Keep praying every day like we've been doing. Pray on a consistent basis, 12 noon where you're at, 6 in the evening, West Coast time, and whenever else you want to pray. We're seeing the Most High moving. We see what's going on right here after the conjunction, the Great Conjunction. And we're seeing the Most High is now fighting for us, and we can see it. And all we can do is say, hallelujah. Thank you, Most High. We love you. And keep praying and knowing that the Most High is sovereign. And, hey, it's nice to let other people know that, hey, the Most High is working in our favor. No longer do we have to sit here and wait and always say how long. We can see it working right now. All praises to the Most High, Yahweh. Acknowledgement to the earthly mother. Who is wisdom? Who is Holy Spirit? Acknowledge Yahushai. Shalom.